Yes, folks, it's John G. Sutton here, Tales from the Jails. I'm going to talk today about an article I saw online today. It was about the problems with LGBTQ plus, that's what it says, LGBTQ plus inmates. And I believe it was HMP Northampton in Morpeth. The prison visiting committee decided that the jail was not making sufficient progress in helping LGBTQ plus prisoners to integrate into the system, and that they needed more support. And I can understand that. I mean, if I was a cross-dresser, which I'm not, by the way, if I was a cross-dresser and held in prison, a male prison, and I was of male orientation, but I was deciding that I was going to switch over to be of the female gender, female persuasion, then I would like to have access to lipstick and makeup and possibly high heels as well, stuff like that. But unfortunately, HMP Northampton, they just haven't entered into the spirit of this. Now, personally, I have no qualms whatsoever about people who wish to behave in that manner. That's entirely a matter for themselves. The only issue I think there should be, is which reasonable people would agree, is that why would the British taxpayer want to fund lipstick, hair dye, false bras, dresses, high heel shoes for male inmates who want to dress up as women in prison? I mean, I may be wrong, and it may be that they have got certain human rights, that they are conceive that they should be allowed to make that transition whilst there. You've got a problem, of course. I mean, I've seen it myself, and it wasn't very professionally done at Wormwood Scrubs, where inmates do dress up as women, and usually they do so for a particular reason. That's because they wish to participate in, shall we say, recreational pursuits with their male cellmates. Well, which, once again, I mean, that's entirely a matter for the individual. And we've got to accept that in this day and age, this enlightened day and age, when we are all awakened to the specific and very varied needs of our fellow human beings, that they have got certain rights, and if we are going to assist inmates in integrating into society, which is now wide awake, then it's up to the prison authorities, the staff, to facilitate this. Now, it may be that the budget, the Home Office can budget a certain, can budget and provide prisons with a certain amount of funding to supply inmates with lipstick, eye makeup, mascara, hair dye, beauty treatments, to enable them to properly facilitate the switch over. With me, I mean, it would take shaving off the old beard, and I'm not sure if we'd go all the way to actually removing the todger. But that's the thing I've got, you see. I believe, have todger, be man. No todger? Well, not quite there, But that may be just my old-fashioned look at things. I mean, you can imagine going on a date, and it looks like a beautiful young lady, lipstick perfect, eye mascara, nicely hairstyled, beautiful dress, slim hips, slide your hand up the clouts, meat and veg. It's not quite there, if you know what I mean. So perhaps the full transition, but once you've transitioned completely, then hey presto, yeah, you're out of the scrubs and you're into style or somewhere like that. But that's just my way of thinking about it. You know, we've got to facilitate other people's way of thinking about it. And as I've said before, I have a cousin who's very active in the LGBT movement, and she believes that people should be allowed to decide on their own sexuality. There is a problem, I see that in the prison population, is that if you are actually equipped with meat and 2 veg, then to get into a female prison, it's going to be a little bit problematical, especially during the showers. It passed me the soap, love. Whoa! Yeah, are you sure that's a loofah? Anyway, time passes. We'll see what happens. But apparently HMP Northampton have been found to be a little wanting in the department of assisting inmates to transition between male and transgender or LG, whatever it is, you know, it's whatever they want to be. And quite rightly so, that this should be taken into account, because don't forget, when the gates open and out they go, if they want to go out there as a woman, then it's up to the prison authorities to facilitate that. And I think that they should be given a makeup allowance. You know, you perhaps spend, I don't know, £20 a month on lipstick and mascara and rouge for your cheeks, a little like that. I mean, where will it end? I mean, I can't, you know, for the life of me, I can't imagine visualising Governor Norman Brown in a skirt and high heels with mascara and a wig and all the rest. Just doesn't work for me, you know. Anyway, happy days. By the way, my book is now out in audio. Audio book is out, published. You can get it now. So all those people who've been waiting and praying, oh, please bring me John's audio book. Here it is, folks. It's quite good, actually. I've not heard all of it, you know. I've heard some of it. Let me play you a little bit. I think I can get it on my my Audible here, because it is on Audible. Yeah, there we are.
Men standing around and shouting up at someone in one of the apartments above them. What they were yelling to them was deeply disturbing. "We know your husband's away on a course, missus. We'll come up and give you a good fucking." I called Mary over at this gang of louts and asked her if she'd seen them before. Indeed she had. Mary told me that most nights this group of young men would be hanging around the outside area, shouting insults to the women and generally making a nuisance of themselves.
That's a little extract from the book. When I was dealing with a gang of louts that were causing trouble at London, we eventually ended up doing battle. They didn't win, but then again, neither did I. Anyway, it's now time for me to warn everybody that it's going to be singing. Well, it's not singing. Yep. That's it. It's the song dinger, folks, and I'm going to sing you a song. Well, it's not much of a song, is it? And it's not really singing. This is Moon River, yeah, from the film Breakfast at Tiffany's. Numerous people have recorded this. I haven't recorded it. I'm just going to sing it. Well, it ain't singing, so if you're sitting comfortably, forget it. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world, and there's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. Moon, river, and me. I sincerely hope you enjoyed that. If you did, I'll see you on the sick parade tomorrow morning. Tales from the jails. Don't forget to get my audiobook.